You're pretty far behind, so...
You're behind. I'm ahead. I know everything.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebs who got their start by accident.
Now you gotta sit down and eat a whole real meal.
One dance with me, you forget all about it.
It's not Christmas. Is that my birthday? I know what it is.
For this list, we'll be looking at serendipitous moments that set the careers of some of Hollywood's biggest names in motion. Tell us in the comments what your favourite celebrity origin story was. Number 10, Norman Reedus.
Are the only ones zen around here? Good Lord.
Before he was walking with the dead, Norman Reedus was walking right out of a job. He moved out to Los Angeles to be with a special lady, but it didn't work out. And neither did his job at a motorcycle shop, where he was fired after fighting with his boss. That night, a pal took him to a party, where he drank too much and became belligerent, but also caught the eye of someone who offered him an understudy role in a play.
Hey, kid, you got something. I like the way you yell, yeah.
Accepting the offer, Reedus assumed he'd never actually have to perform, but when the actor he was standing by for flaked, Norman had to fill in. His performance made an impact on an agent in the crowd, and the rest is, as they say, history. Number 9, Haley Joel Osment. As one of the biggest child stars of the early 2000s, Haley Joel Osment already had a prolific career before he was even a teenager, discovered by a casting team in an IKEA of all places in Burbank, California. This random encounter led Osment to getting cast in his first ever role, a Pizza Hut commercial.
Big would be an understatement.
Before he knew it, he was cast as Tom Hanks' son in Forrest Gump.
I want to tell you I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
Only a few years later, at just 10 years old, Haley was nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his breakout role in The Sixth Sense.
I see dead people.
Number 8, Chris Pratt. A young Chris Pratt probably never believed his life would turn out how it has.
Yes! Now this is what I imagined.
After dropping out of community college and working odd jobs, including as a stripper, Pratt found himself living in a van in Maui. After becoming a server at the Forrest Gump-inspired restaurant chain Bubba Gump, Chris happened to wait on actress Rae Dawn Chong, and his service must have been superb because he walked away with more than a tip. Chong offered him a role in her directorial debut, Cursed Part 3, and from there Pratt continued to pursue acting and landed his star-turning role as Andy Dwyer on Parks and Recreation years later.
This must be our hero. The man heard round the world. How you doing, son?
Pretty good.
Number 7, Charlie Hunnam.
It's all laid on in this game. All we have to do is look good and cash the checks.
Sometimes a little Christmas magic is all it takes to turn a mundane occasion into something more. During a last-minute Christmas shopping trip in his hometown of Newcastle upon Tyne in England, Charlie Hunnam had a little bit to drink to get him through that oh-so-familiar seasonal stress. He just so happened to be shopping at the same time as a production manager of a local show. Cheekily, he blew a kiss. And while not everyone would have taken too kindly to this gesture, the manager approached him with an acting opportunity.
So she said, I think you're quite lovely. I said, I do too.
From there, the wheels were in motion, and soon Hunnam was riding off into a starring role on Sons of Anarchy. Number 6, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Before she was battling vampires as Buffy Summers, Sarah Michelle Gellar was a child star who got her start all thanks to good timing. When she was only 4 years old, the tiny tot was dining at a New York City restaurant with her family when a talent agent approached them. Shortly after, Gellar made her on-screen debut on the television movie An Invasion of Privacy.
Mommy, look, a reindeer.
Oh yeah, he's cute.
Is she, Mommy?
Oh, she's very cute.
She went on to star in commercials, including an infamous one for Burger King, where her on-screen persona talks negatively about McDonald's, which led to a lawsuit.
When I order a regular burger at McDonald's, they make it with 20% less meat than Burger King. Unbelievable.
In the end, though, Sarah came out on top, playing a slew of iconic roles in movies such as Cruel Intentions and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It's my goal to entertain the world through artistic expression. Through art, I shall serve my country.
Number 5, Channing Tatum. From dancing in a Ricky Martin video to modelling, Channing Tatum was already attempting to make strides in the industry before he was discovered.
I have to say that Channing Tatum on a catwalk didn't linger in my memory particularly. What did linger was the conversation that we had, because he was really, really personable.
After being noticed on the street by a talent scout in Miami, this meeting gave Tatum the extra little nudge to set him on the path to Hollywood. After starring in films like Step Up and 21 Jump Street, Channing returned to his roots in Magic Mike, which is loosely inspired by his time as a stripper. With some good timing and a good story, he's definitely made a solid career for himself.
Wow, you're a busy guy.
Yeah, lucky to be.
Number 4, Rosario Dawson. Talk about timing! When a 15-year-old Rosario Dawson decided to sit on the front stoop of her home in New York, little did she know that choice would change everything. After being noticed by Spring Breakers screenwriter Harmony Korine and photographer-director Larry Clark, she was asked to audition for the duo's upcoming film. Without a shred of acting experience, she ended up earning the role and made her acting debut in the 1995 film Kids.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how nervous I was. I didn't even sleep last night.
Since then, Dawson has gone on to have a thriving career in show business, starring in movies like Rent and Sin City.
Clear the streets. We're on lockdown. I'm not selling any tail in Old Town.
Number 3, Danny Trejo.
Unless you've grown up in that system, you're scared to death of it.
After serving time, Danny Trejo turned his life around and pursued work helping manage sober living houses. After meeting a resident who worked as a movie extra, Trejo signed up with an agent in hopes of finding background work to help support his passion for helping others. While assisting a patient on the set of the film Runaway Train, he was given a role which led him to becoming Eric Roberts' on-set boxing trainer.
I got it.
Impressing the production with his grit, experience, and authenticity, Trejo was given a small on-screen role. From then on, Danny continued to make his mark in Hollywood, appearing in everything from Modern Family to Muppets Most Wanted.
I'm a triple threat, a singer, a dancer, and a murderer.
Number 2, Oprah. As one of the world's most recognizable figures, Oprah Winfrey, like everyone, had to start somewhere. After winning a beauty pageant, a local radio station asked her to make an announcement, which impressed them so much that they offered her a job. This was the catalyst for Winfrey's budding broadcast career that set her on the path to eventually becoming daytime television's most recognizable face.
I'm in the television business. People say, oh, you have a job, you work on television, you're on television. But really, for me, it's about the human connection.
From interviewing everyone from celebrities to royalty to politicians to running her own network, magazine and more, Oprah was born with undeniable star power.
So I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Charlize Theron. Before she was winning Academy Awards and making bank as one of the top-earning actresses in the biz, Charlize Theron had a big dream, and she wasn't going to let a little thing like money get in her way. After the South African starlet relocated to Los Angeles, she toughed it out, stretching every last cent from her modelling gigs in order to pay for food and shelter. While pleading with a bank teller to cash an out-of-state check, Charlize was spotted by a man named John Crosby, who just so happened to be a talent agent. Their serendipitous meeting was the first step in Theron's career and led her to becoming one of the industry's leading figures.
And I've done everything in the whole wide world, hoping that you'd never have to know. So you could go on thinking that people are good and kind, and that should make sense.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.